Hey guys, I made a video, but my file storage wasn't enough. I'll describe. There's so much to cover. The last time I was in jail, but I'll talk about just what happened. After a bunch of amazing shit I did there, I ended up in like the suicide unit. Not suicide. If you don't take your medication, or whatever, you go there. So I was brought to court. The guy, the nurse, the retarded fag ass Christian nurse guy that was there, give me the wrong medication, like Haldol or what the fuck ever he wanted to on purpose. Um, so I came there really out of it, and I started like speaking over the judge and stuff. I was brought there by FBI. I was driven individually. You know, they came in correction officer uniform, but they just they didn't talk. There was no music played. It wasn't a typical correction officer car because the cars are always vans. This was just a single, like, what do you call them? Like sedan or whatever. I don't know. I never owned a car or anything, so I should probably get to that. Anyways, like a small car. I don't know what you call those. Anyways, so they drove me to court. I got there. As soon as I got there, my bond was $100,000. My bond got to $100,000 because my PO recommended that amount to begin with when she violated me, and the reason why she violated me was because she self-injured, and I felt bad for her, so I tried to counsel her. Then I thought some guy blackmailed her into sex, which she may have. Maybe I was wrong with delusional or something. So I sent some text, and she just like violated me. And I mean, she burned herself because of me, because she liked me and she wanted to show me that we all feel pain. Because like I have self-injury scars too, which made me cooler. Yeah. So basically, I get there and state police come see me and give me 30 harassment charges, two misdemeanors, two very low misdemeanors too. They don't carry much time. So if I was going to bond me out, then they couldn't. And it would have been 10%, it would have been $10,000. So they couldn't bond me out. So I went back to jail with those two charges added. Oh yeah, the judge. So I started speaking over the judge because I was fucked up with medication that wasn't even prescribed to me. And the judge just like lost it and made the bottle $500,000. Whatever. So yeah, from there they tried to get me to a program which accepted me, then denied me because I was there before, and like would I could leave without pass, and just in general now like follow the thing. So I was going back and forth to court 8 billion times. I racked up 8 months served, which would come in handy, but then I should have been out. But they said, the judge said, hey, we'll reduce your bond to zero if you decide to go to the state mental hospital, which I agreed to go to. I don't want to, but I'm like, whatever, might as well. So I went there. I was there for a year. It went by really slow. There's no coffee. I got packages from family. They bring like enclosed Dunkin' Donuts bottles and shit, but there's like no coffee. You couldn't go out. Couldn't do anything. The rest of the place, it's like you go out in this unit, in this building. You can't. And I was in the men's unit on that building. It was like the most strict control unit there. Like I don't know. Like one time in the lunchroom, some correctional officer was there standing, and he had death row written on his thing, and I don't know why he was brought there. Like it's just scared of people. Like I don't know. I didn't really watch it too much. It didn't make much sense. I mean, from their stories I gathered, they're just pretty much losers. So I didn't, this wasn't like high meticulous like Joker types or whatever. So yeah, I was there for a year. They finally got me out through the last social worker, and I worked with the doctors. I got benzo script. We shuffled around medications. So I got out. I was out for 2 weeks. The lady downstairs called the police. I was banging my head against the wall threatening her, which I wasn't. I was doing all good content and shit, by the way. When I detoxed from all the medication and shit. So some Haitian cop, broke the line, broke the rank, and pulled up and like started asking me some shit. He couldn't speak English. Then this other black cop, more intelligent, with card eyes, came, and he was like, we had like a real conversation. It was like, no. So we talked. He's like, hey, you want food? You want girls? I'm like, I have girls and food here, kind of like, no, but I rank you anyways, by the way, but I'm not gonna mention that. I should mention that, but so they take me to the van. Um, the ambulance, and they're like, hey, this guy's PD, take care of him. I'm like, that's always good. So I was in the ER. Everybody else was in like those like ER clothes. I was in my normal clothing. A doctor came, not a psychiatrist, like a medical doctor. He's like, well, why are you here? I'm like, oh, benzodiazepine withdrawal. He's like, okay, here, have an Ativan. So I took an Ativan. He's like, oh, you want to write a script? I'm like, yeah, you're on my script. So he wrote a script to the pharmacy. Then somehow they illegally shuffled me into the psychiatric unit, and I was there. There was an unaccompanied 9-year-old black girl there. There was a black guard. Oh, it's okay, I have a daughter too. Now say the Pledge of Allegiance with me. And like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what's this girl doing here? Anyways, there's some black kid there. I was confused. They restrained him. And I was there for like 5 hours. The psychiatrist came. He looked around. I was like, listen, bro, I want to help you, but I'm not saying this retarded environment's going on. This fuck, I'm not getting locked in here. Good luck, bro. Like, I got you, psychiatrist. So, out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, I'll go after that. They gave me a little tag to a hospital, and that's where I went. It's the hospital I requested too, because there was a choice. And one was like private, one wasn't. I'm like, I'll choose the private sounding one. So they brought me there. It was a community of very cool, attractive people, guys and girls. Probably been there for a while. I go in there, I have so much fun with them. It's a long story. Then they all got discharged. They started doing discharges when I got there. They probably kept them there for a long time before. And some stuff happened to us, but I'll talk about it later. But basically, I was there for 4 months. And I got out, and that was 5 days ago. So, congrats on getting out, Zeke. Okay, that's it.